chocolate and walnut cake. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I am Zai and today we are going to make a very simple cake. It's chocolate and walnut cake. Let's quickly run through the ingredients. To make chocolate and walnut cake, we would require chocolate chips, walnuts, butter, castor sugar, oil, refined flour or maida, cocoa powder, vanilla essence, eggs, milk, baking powder. To begin with, I have already preheated the oven at 180 degrees centigrade. Let's begin by sifting the dry ingredients together. For that, I have already taken a bowl and a sieve. So let's sieve the refined flour and the baking powder. Sieve this nicely. By sifting the flour and baking powder together, we are making sure that the ingredients are mixed nicely. At the same time, there are no impurities in the refined flour, and at the same time, the cake will become nice, light and fluffy. Okay, so we have sifted the dry ingredients. We'll keep it aside till the further use, and we'll take a big bowl in which we'll take the butter. The butter should be at room temperature and the sugar. So we have taken the butter and castor sugar in a bowl. With the help of a hand blender, we'll beat this mixture till it is light and creamy. It will take around 5 to 7 minutes. Make sure that you scrape the edges at regular intervals of time while beating the sugar and butter together. Okay, so as you can see, our butter and sugar mixture is creamed nicely. It has become light and fluffy. As you can see the color of the mixture. We'll just scrape the sides of the bowl. And now it's time to add the eggs. We'll add the eggs one by one and not all the eggs at once. If you add all the eggs at once, there are chances of the batter getting curdled. So we do not want that. So we'll add the eggs one by one. After adding the egg, make sure that it is incorporated well in the batter and then only add the second egg. Now we can add second egg. And let's add the last egg. Now at the same time, we'll add some vanilla essence. We'll stop for a while and scrape the edges. And we'll continue to beat the mixture again. Now all the eggs and the vanilla essence is nicely incorporated in the batter. Now it's time to add refined flour and baking powder mixture, which we have already sifted. But make sure that you add this mixture in batches and not all at once. Add some mixture and give it a mix very lightly. Scrape the edges of the bowl and add the second batch of the mixture. Mix well. And finally we'll add the remaining mixture. So ingredients are nicely mixed. Let's add the milk and mix it again. Now we have added the milk to the batter. We'll keep this batter aside for some time. We'll add the cocoa powder little by little to the oil and make a smooth paste out of it. Let's add the remaining cocoa powder also. This is basically done to make the cake nice and moist. You can even add the baking powder along with the dry ingredients. You can sift the cocoa powder along with the refined flour and baking powder. But if you add the cocoa powder to the oil, it will make the cake nice and moist. So cocoa powder and oil mixture is ready. We'll keep it aside. And now what we are going to do is, we'll take the walnuts, the chocolate chips, and around a tablespoon of flour in a bowl. And we'll mix this mixture thoroughly. Now to the prepared batter, we'll add this cocoa powder and oil mixture and the walnut and chocolate chip mixture, and we'll mix it nicely. Scrape the edges and make sure that your batter is thoroughly mixed. So batter is now ready, and I've already greased a cake tin. So we'll transfer this batter in the cake tin. Do not completely fill the cake tin. Even the edges nicely and give it a tap. So we have filled the cake mold with the cake batter. Now we'll put this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade and we'll bake it for around 50 to 55 minutes. So our cake is now ready. It has come out of the oven. Let's cut it into wedges. It has cooled down. Chocolate and walnut cake is ready. Serve it with tea or coffee.